Hello there, spacefarers, and welcome to Dicesylvania. We are a bunch of lovable geeks from Romania who this time play Starfinder, 2nd edition, playtest. And today we are jumping into the finale of this grand space adventure. But before we do that, let's quickly introduce the players we have at the table. We have Valentin.
Hey.
We have David.
Woo!
Steph.
Hello there.
Ionuț and Eduard. Well, first, as of the recording of this video, Starfinder 2nd edition is still in playtest, so if you're watching this in the future, things might have changed, but nonetheless, as we like to say here, we're all for a good story more than anything. And let's see how we wrap up this grand adventure, shall we? By starting the final episode of Operation N.U.L.L. First, we'll start with a quick recap on what happened, and we see the adventurers arriving at the settlement of Pristine, although they found it under very bad weathered conditions, partially half of it destroyed by massive earthquakes, which emanate this drift-infused stardust up in the air. They've met some of the survivors over there. They met the colony mayor. They've met the security guard, a technician, and a priestess who all demanded help from these adventurers. They were informed that all their troubles started when two mysterious individuals arrived in town. A enigmatic android accompanied by a massive brutish orc who for some reason knew more details than they let out about the powers of the tech crystals and more about what the planet is. And they had a very aggressive, hostile takeover of the research facility that was found on this colony. They decided to go help Sister Yara Tvar, a priestess of Triune, in helping recover a very sacred relic of theirs that was believed to hold an aspect of Triune, Cassandali. And so they went to this now partially demolished temple. They have encountered there some time meters due to the condensed drift energies in there. Some have aged a little bit, but nonetheless made it out alive, all of them with said relic in hand, which they did activate and found out that Cassandali and this enigmatic android knew each other, and they have quite a rich history. Yet, even she urged the players to deal with this threat, and as such, they've all headed now towards the research facility, accompanied this time also by the security guard, the tall Vesk, you know him as Torak Gorn. And once inside, you've descended a very, very long staircase deep down, and found yourself on a somewhat long corridor where Torak told you before that he encountered here some sort of cyber specters of sorts that annihilated some of his squadron beforehand. Yet you also called upon the aspect of Cassandali, which you've basically downloaded her code into your phone, Vizicin. And she even told you that the source of the signal is further up ahead, and that if anything, you should get her there, and since they're connected on a separate network grid from where you currently are. So, as tension rises as you take small steps ahead, anything else you wish to do beforehand? Advancing?
All set, I think.
I would like to pull out the elixir that Dip gave me, hand it over to Kiki, and tell him to throw it on me as soon as I will start charging.
Fair.
And I will try concentrating to see if there are any thoughts around using my detect thought spell, just in case something is trying to hide and my normal senses don't pick it up.
You do that, you focus your magic, and it's a 30-foot
30-foot emanation.
Okay. Other than your companions, there are no other presences.
I'll keep sustaining it while we move throughout the base.
No thoughts, only vibes.
Yeah.
No open consoles visible.
No, only very few that also here seems to flicker, as you saw previously, as the main power plant of this place also fell down a crevice due to the earthquakes. Yet, as you make your way through the long corridor, at the end of it, an ominous greenish light comes into view. You enter this large open space with various workstations and laboratories on each side of the room, but all of those are overshadowed by the haunting image you see at the far end of the room. Circuits and thick power cables feed into grotesque, enormous synthetic heads which hover in a triangular formation. They are sculpted in an uncanny likeness of human newborns, but weird circuitry instead of flesh, with glowing eyes that stare blankly into the void. Also, on the far end of the room is an elevated platform, which holds a hollow field dome surrounded by large, sturdy server structures. Lines of alien code and schematics swirl within, suggesting that this isn't just a visual device.
What the hell?
I have a question.
Yes.
These servers, how big are they?
Quite tall, around 10 feet tall.
Okay, and how wide is their base?
They form an almost circular pattern around this hollow dome that's also above them. And also, from your angle, it would be a little bit too hard to see, as you might need to first escalate some set of stairs before reaching this platform where all of this is.
Okay.
Is that mechanical hydra or whatever that is?
The head.
Yes. Is that a construction or a creature?
So as you approach, there's also Thorak, the Vesk, that was with you, that is with you, and he just has open eyes. He's wide open eyes. He says, "What the fuck has he done with this place? What the? Those things weren't there before. The fuck? Let's go." He doesn't know. You wouldn't know either. Though, what's interesting is that you see that on the head in the center that there are the three circles of Triune, though they aren't interconnected, they are separated.
Okay.
Are there separate sections because of this round server wall? Or is it one big chamber?
one big chamber. The chamber is very huge, but at the end of it, it's an elevated platform that's also quite large. And over there, it's where everything is.
Are the servers against the walls, or do they form like two
No,
side
you would
areas?
have
Side areas.
side areas.
Okay. So one is, I'll make some signs that we have coded about quietly going around those that can be quiet and letting the louder ones go through the middle and start going around the side.
Okay. How about, to help you with this, to show you a visual representation of this space, as I will unveil the map to you guys. There we go.
Yo.
And as I was saying, over here are the set of stairs which lead to the upper platform, but this platform extends to the walls. The only way to enter it would be through this set of stairs down there.
We've come through where?
Through that side.
Right. So yes, sneaking around the sides, getting ready to approach. Are the consoles lit up or are they dead?
They are lit up.
Okay.
And also point the Vizicin especially to whatever something with a plug seems to
Yeah.
be available.
But you would need to get a better, clearer picture of all of this to get up the stairs.
We also scan for defense systems.
Okay. Pardon me. Perception. And let me know what's the order of marching. Who goes first? Who?
18.
Oh, three.
Okay.
So I'll be going first. And as I'm walking straight down the middle, I pull out my trusty axe and I say, "Hey! Who's ready for a good grumpin?"
And as you ascend the final set of stairs, there is an answer coming back that says, from a massive orc that you do recognize, that's sitting somewhere here on the side, and says, "I'm ready for a good crumpin."
You ain't ready for it, you sogging git. And I made Kiki dunk that shit on me.
Okay, but one quick thing. So you ascend first through. I didn't mention, but through which set? Because there would be on each side. I will actually. You guys, let me know where you position yourself.
So Pitstop would try to hide on the left side because following the captain's orders to fan out. So I will be somewhere there.
You can be there, and you would still need to like peek from above.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
I would be right behind Z.
Vizicin, where would you be?
I guess I'd be behind.
There's also another set of stairs here if you want to split or not.
I don't think we split.
Okay. So you want to be behind Murdoch?
Yeah,
Okay. And,
in the general area.
And Captain?
Behind them as well.
Here.
Leading
Yeah.
from the back.
Okay, and also there was Pip.
Right behind Z.
Okay, so we'll make the conga line over here.
Behind. No,
Behind
me.
the set of stairs, it's like an S form.
Okay, so we're.
Yeah, behind you would be down.
And there's Thorax as well?
Torek, yeah, he'll be also next to you guys here.
Good man.
Front line.
Defending the rear. And so, now that you're up here, I'll describe a little bit more what you see. As in front, hooked to this server structure that's happening over there, you see what seems to be cryopods. You being the closest, you look down and you do see inside being people that have a terrified look on their face, yet they are frozen there.
May I try to sense motif to realize whether those are afraid of me or of the other orc.
They don't move. It's not like they've looked at you. They stare blankly as like just straight up. They are frozen in there. Yet the surface, the lid on it, has again this very weird alien code that's running on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do something.
Sure.
I take a look at Clanka and at the weird android next to him, and I'll yell, "Oh, you kids! You think you're doing something funny? I's the one who's gonna wreck your shit!" And I smash one of those cryopods with my axe.
Cool. I'll let you do that, but after that, we will roll some initiative, guys. Let's go.
Okay, can I roll using intimidation?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Teaming with Pit to the initiative with the dangerous sense.
Unfortunately, Pitstop is pretty slow at 13.
But you share initiative,
Yes,
right?
at 13.
I have a 29. Only.
I'm at
It's
27.
a plus 20 because your nemesis is there.
More than
29.
29. Nice. So you'll get basically two things to do after you smash that. Vincent?
27.
27.
Some
First
people,
good perception I've had.
some people are prepared for the
Rather
battle.
initiative.
21.
21. Awesome.
I sense the gravity of the situation.
Cool. So, first, you go smack into one of these. The lids are quite solid, so just give me an athletics check.
It's 16.
16. It does crack a little bit, but not enough to smash it through. Your focus is definitely somewhere else. But yeah, that's more of a just piss off attack into one of these things. But yeah, now you get to do your turn.
Can I have my ready action that Kiki had to?
Oh, right, yeah, Kiki will have inject you with the elixir, which is which one? It's
The blood boiled one.
Warblood.
Yeah, war
blood, which
which gives me
Plus 2.
+2 to item for attack.
It was
Nice.
plus 2, right?
Yep. So
And the
how
weapon
can I
is
reach either of those two from where I am? Because I'm not entirely sure I can really see well.
so it depends how much movement you have.
25.
25.
Can you also use the jetpack to gain more movement?
No,
I think it's the same.
no, it's 20 for the jetpack. So
So
Slower.
5, 20, 30. Do you want to that?
yeah, we can use
Use
that.
small. Okay. So 5, 30, 35, 40. Yeah.
I can reach
You
with
can with
2 strides or 1 stride.
2 strides. You would reach around here.
So I can.
Nah.
Then I'll go to just 1 stride, hide behind the servers. I'll stay in cover more rather.
Here.
Stay in cover from both of them if possible.
Okay, then in here.
And I will use 1 action to menacingly yell, "Whoa!" thus intimidating both of them. And I have intimidated them for a 32. Because I don't have to share a language since I have a feat that doesn't
Yeah.
require me to. And I have another feat that allows me to add an extra +1 status bonus because of my expert level in intimidation and
yeah.
force strength.
Uh,
So a 32.
32. I save with will or
It's against the
Your will DC.
will
So
DC?
10 plus will save.
Okay.
Should be.
Is the DC?
Okay. Then in this case, yeah, that goes through on both of them.
Is it a crit?
No. You said 32.
2.
It will be crit against the 22.
Yeah.
Will save of 12.
Let me see. Where is
Plus 12.
Will? No, it was so close to being a crit, but no, they just fail. They just simply fail. So both of them have
Frightened
frightened
one.
2.
Frightened 1.
One.
If they had critically failed, they would be frightened
Yeah.
2. Since I can't target them, for my extra action, I will aid whichever attacks them. Whoever attacks them.
All right. After that,
And how my aid will be, it's gonna start smashing the servers with my big axe and trying to shovel the pieces into whoever is being attacked.
yeah.
That's my turn. 3 actions.
It is surprisingly Thorax's turn after, which you see him growing impatient. At this point, he pulls out his quite nicely designed and advanced laser rifle, and we'll just go through you. So 5, 10. It's difficult terrain to go past through another ones.
Through one of your allies, no?
Yeah. Oh, okay, then
You can just
1,
scoot
2.
over.
He will use 2 actions to dash over here. He will look around. It's for the first time. You notice that he's seen all of this stuff that's happening in here. He just takes a quick glance into these pods, and he's like, "Fuck, Sarge, that's you!" And he just looks around. I'll kill you all for this. And lastly, we'll try to take a shot towards Klanka.
You will have my aid will be, since I will be using my attack, 27. So it's probably not the crit.
It's a +1, but that will do. I mean, it will hit for. Let's see where my dice is here. Okay, not too bad. For 10 points of laser.
Seems to be
Damage.
pretty accurate.
I rolled pretty well. Okay, nice. Then we move on to Visicin.
Do I see any active terminals?
The only ones would be inside.
Okay.
I mean, the main terminal would be there.
But are there any other active terminals?
There would be on some of these servers, yet you are trained in computers, or
Yes.
Okay. Seeing this, like, there would be a chance to access the things on the servers, yet going straight to the mainframe terminal in there would be easier. So that's
Okay.
your idea.
Does the dome seem a force field or passable? We need to investigate to know.
You would need to investigate, but yeah.
Okay. From where I am, do I see Klanka?
From where you are,
With cover.
yes.
And he's outside the dome, right?
Yeah, he's outside.
Alright. In that case, I will...
And what What's your plan?
This is difficult.
We're just getting started. Wait for the difficult part.
I will move over to within 30 feet of Klanka, if that's doable with one movement.
With one unlikely.
With one, not really. So 5, 15, 20, 25. You have 30? Or 25?
30.
Okay, you could get there with 30.
I think
And
you're within 30 feet of the android.
10, 20, 30, no, 40.
Okay. I will shoot a solo shot at the dome.
At the dome.
Yes.
Okay.
How far is the dome from me?
10, 20, 30 around.
Okay.
Pretty
In that
much.
case, I'll attune to photon
Yeah.
and shoot the solo shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, you see that it's no force field. Your theory now it's validated as it just goes through. It just glitches a little bit of all of this data that's swirling around as your shot passes through, but nothing else.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Very good. But I think you would have one more action, right? 'Cause-
No, because
moved?
I switched my attunement.
Oh, right. Cool.
And as I do that, you see the dark aura around me is starting to glow brightly.
Very nice. It is now Klanka's turn.
Oh wait.
Who, as he approaches, now that you see him better, it's a big hulking orc with mismatched armor, not too different than yours, pretty much.
A lot different than mine. Mine is cool.
Yeah, well, still.
It has the Snuggle Reavers symbol on it, so
Exactly.
And the
for
bazooka on
sure,
it.
for sure.
that non-functional bazooka, but still.
Kiki's using it.
And yeah, he wields in one hand an oversized jagged cleaver and a blaster pistol in the other. His face is twisted into a very wicked green with bloodshot eyes and with battle lust in them. And let's not forget to mention that he is riding his red-skinned Squigosaur that only seems to be an extension of his rage, as he will just charge.
Back in the clan, we called it his wife.
He will just get here with 2 actions to move, and with the last one he will look towards all of you and have a grin towards you and I'll show you my war. As he will start shouting an intimidating shout.
Don't forget to decrease it by 1.
Yes, I will. Let's see here. Stats. Okay. 19 on the dice. So 28 to everyone.
Well, I'm definitely frightened. With
I
a
am
huge orc.
Frightened 1.
Yes, frightened 1 to because it's 10 plus your will.
Yeah, my
I've rolled pretty well.
Well, he's a big orc.
Yeah.
Not bigger than me.
So what
28 is with the -1?
Yes.
So how low of a will do we need to critically fail?
18.
18.
10,
But-
10 plus your will, sir.
If only you would have no, actually 17 because 18 it's
Yeah.
still
Okay, so I am frightened. One.
one.
We're all frightened
Okay,
1, I
one.
think.
All right,
Well, that's an intimidating.
and that would be his turn.
Bitch.
Now it will be the android's turn. He will look around and before taking any harsh gestures, He will say, looks like we have visitors to witness my new cosmogenesis. Perfect. As you will see, he turns back to the mainframe terminal and will use an action to just input some things in there quickly. After which you do feel, especially those who are close to the cryopods, you do feel them as they're slightly vibrating, and from beneath rise 3 specters that you have seen before. Especially you have seen this guy in that cryopod. The silhouette does resemble his, yet beneath his ghostly silhouette there are lines of alien code running through it, with blank stare in them, just ready to obey whatever inputs are put into them. And
I will input my axe in its head.
and with the other 2 remaining actions, he will he will do an entropy strike towards Visicin. Let me quickly check the playtest to see the thing.
What is your relationship with entropy?
Exactly.
It's
Undesirable.
I suppose entropy is one of the key aspects of black holes. So,
Well, yeah.
and I am gravity attuned. Actually, gravity preferred. Photon attuned right now, but
It's just a phase.
Well, good thing I rolled pretty badly. Because it's a 16 to hit.
No.
As it's just this purplish, darkish beam that just pulsates through you, and you feel like it almost splits the space that it passes through, as just void remains for a brief second before reality reemerges.
sort of orbits around me that breaks down.
And yeah. Also, my bad, forgot to give a bit of a description of this guy, as you've been chasing this fella for quite some time. And what you do see is that it's a chromatic plated android who seems devoid of any facial expression. Even his face almost is mainly just an oval face, pretty much, with just hollow dark sockets over there. And you see that beneath the platings in parts there are some purple circuitry that can be seen, that it emanates faint magnetic pulses mixed with pinkish electrical sparks. And other than that, he also wears a gauntlet in one of the hands that seems to be extremely augmented with various bits and pieces. Right, but that was his turn. We move on to Pitstop and the captain.
How much did you roll?
Oh, Pip! You were before him. My bad. They better know. You go, and I'll remember for the next.
You're distracted, it's fine.
Yes, I'm distracted because I wanted to keep up with Z, and there he goes bolting. How am I gonna keep up with him? And let's see how much I can. Where can I get with 20 feet?
Okay, so 5. We'll say you can do some skittering maneuvers to get over here. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
If that in that direction. Is that the direction you want?
I wanted
To go up the stairs.
What?
Because
We're
there are
still climbing
stairs
the
here.
stairs.
It's serpentine stairs.
So did you want to go towards V or?
Yes.
I think he wants to go.
Yeah, but still has to climb up the
Okay,
stairs.
Yeah.
in this case, let's do like this. 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 20? Okay. That would be the closest you can get.
20, okay. Let's try one more 20.
Okay.
So one more straight.
And yeah, with that, you can definitely reach him either here or here.
Towards that side.
Here.
Preferable, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think he can even take one more step, right?
If you want, yeah. But
I prefer not to be in a line. Yes. So
Oh, okay.
one more.
here.
Okay, thank you. V, do you have or no Z? Do you have because V is your rank? Do you have your weapons in hand ready to attack?
I've got my two-handed solar blade.
Okay.
Totally not copyrighted.
Okay. In that case, I will go towards your belt and try to grab a potion of war blood from you. Tyrannus of actions, so it will stay in my hands.
Yeah. With that, you have it at the ready. Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Okay. Now, Pitstop and Captain.
Captain, do you want? Okay. First of all, do I see this platform from where I am?
Yeah, it would be like pretty much
okay.
chest area.
That's good then. And this is at the same level, right? So the android's at the same level with everybody else.
Yes, though from here to see him exactly, there would be the server sort of blocking you.
What I'd like to make sure is that I see that empty place between the circular servers. I see that empty place, right?
Over here, yeah.
Okay. Because what I would like to, and how the servers were like 10 feet tall,
Yeah.
and how high is the room?
It's quite tall, I don't know, probably 100 and so.
Okay.
As these gigantic heads, you see them just floating there.
What I'd like to do is I would like to focus and create an illusion of the floor bursting upwards and covering a 20-foot burst in that place to practically cover his sight of all of us. Just between the servers, so I want to...
Yeah, so kind of this.
Yeah,
area.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So it's an illusion of 20-foot burst that should cover his sight, so he cannot see us. All of servers, metal parts, everything burst. I cast it as a level 2 spell, so it feels better. It's
As in, what do you mean?
the level 1 version. It just looks like it, but it doesn't have texture, it doesn't have smell, it doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
As a level
okay.
2 version, it has all of the stuff that makes it feel more real.
Okay.
So that's 2 of my actions. And with the third one, I would like to... let's see, maybe put work the reality around this whole battle place. It's like a 15-foot burst from a point. I would center it around Klanka.
Yeah.
So I would like to cover our trusty neighborhood orc with a big axe. And Z and probably somewhere like that.
Okay, so this area.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
And that would be my turn. And in the field, everybody who takes an action gets like 5 feet more of movement, and the enemies get 5 feet less.
Oh, nice. Good.
And Captain.
So, because I saw it coming, basically before initiative, before my actual turn,
Yeah.
I get the draw of my weapon, a step and a stride. So
Yeah.
that's 30 feet total, all the way to along Toruk's side, along his left.
Okay, around here.
Yeah, 30 feet that way.
Yeah, You could get there, yeah.
Can I get any further?
Let's see. 15, 20. You would have 5 more feet.
So 5 more along.
Here.
Yep. What is Torok wielding right now?
A laser rifle. A
Laser
hefty
rifle.
one. That,
Okay. Passing him, I do ask, Torok, brother, perchance were the big robot creepy heads here last you were here, or is they new? And I do keep going to the. No, actually, right. So I have 3 actions right now. One of them will be. All right, let's clean up Clanka and keep going. That's a get him on him.
okay.
And then I will shoot through 3 enemies and Marduk.
Yeah.
To be able to get him. That is a reflex save for everyone.
So the line. How far does the line go?
It covers all of them.
Oh, including this one.
Yes, that's why. That's why.
Oh, nice.
That's why I'm risking on Marduk.
Unfortunate collateral damage.
I have saved for a total of 30.
Okay, that's half damage. And they have to beat a 23.
I'm joking. Clanka, natural 20. And the ghost, the cyber specters.
It has to be the Squeakasaur that jumps at the right time.
The cyber specters, I have their stats over here. A reflex, okay. It's 25.
So, it's specters that fail would get 13 if they critically fail.
But what was the
26.
DC?
23.
Okay, I think they all succeed. Clanka even critically succeed.
Okay. The bonus damage I had on Clanka is therefore fully ignored from the get 'em. And then the 2 ones that succeeded get 13 half to 6 and 6 as well.
Awesome.
Critical save, Clanka.
Yeah.
What an agile young man.
Maybe there's more to the story. Than what it tells us.
Bitch.
And now everybody's doing +2 damage to Clanka on any damage for a turn.
Okay, I just noted 6 damage. Cool. Well, moving on. It is Thorax.
I do have that. That was the initiative action, then 2 actions to fire.
Right.
And I'll use the remaining ones to move another 25 along the side.
So 10, 20, around here? Or here?
Yep, there.
Okay.
There.
Tactical.
I'll say from this angle, you would see that there's opening on this side as well, and on that one. All right. Cool.
Next turn.
It is Torak
Is
next.
it my turn?
Marduk.
Mark.
Okay.
Pay more.
How close am I to Clanka?
Melee.
Melee. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I close enough to that other boy that raised?
No. That one is 10 feet away.
It's 10 feet away.
Yeah, if I put it, it's 5, 10.
Okay. Let me think about this.
Actually,
Next to face.
Is it, he 10 or 5 feet?
10. The cyber spectre.
I will do something. So for the 2 actions, I'll use a feat from the soldier class that will make my weapon do 5 feet of extra reach, which means I get to hit both him and the other one, and I will attack him.
Oh, nice. First one on.
It's called Whirling Swipe.
Ah, to spin it like.
It's an area fire. Also gain a +1 circumstance due to my weapon. It's a natural 20. So Clank is fucked.
Let's go.
Because here comes first of all, and that natural 20 hits that boy as well.
Yeah.
Is that a one-hit kill?
It's 13 plus 3, 16 plus 4
Plus 2.
plus 2, it's a 22. It also applies the critical weapon specialization from the axe, which kinda means I get another attack on the boy in the back.
Okay.
So 22 doubles to 44 if it's a...
No, it's I double the
The
dice.
dice.
It rolled 4.
But let me just read up on the critical weapon specialization
Sure.
because it may do something a bit redundant.
Playtest here.
We're
Yeah.
playtesting this.
But first of all, let me do my final attack on Clank. Clank is now suppressed as well.
The whirlwind was 2 actions.
Yeah. Also, both of them need to make a reflex save.
Reflex for the suppressed. Ghost fails. And Clanka fails.
Yes.
So they're suppressed. The final attack on Clanka. This is going to be a multiple attack one. And I have a feat that decreases my multiple attack penalty, and it's another catch, natural 20.
Oh man.
Can I see that?
It's cocked.
Badu has been waiting for this all his life.
It's 3 plus 9, 12 plus 4, 16 plus 2, 18.
18.
And again, the critical weapon specialization will apply, and I'll hit the other boy as well.
No, I mean after that hit, this guy is dead.
Okay.
So the critical hit specialization, couldn't you hit the other target, or was it the same?
Would have had to be adjacent.
Oh, okay, I see.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Adjacent to who?
Very cool.
To me.
Okay.
But the first one would have applied because I made my weapon burst. And I would like to say, Clanka, you're going down. What have you done with my boys?
His turn is a bit later on, but you just see that he looks towards you almost like confused in a way that he's done a lot of shit, and probably you're just some nobody that he passed through. Like, he tries to remember very, very hard who you are, but
Oh man.
yeah.
He's getting fucked.
It is now Thorek's turn, who will take a shot towards Clanka. It's the biggest thing on the field.
Also, I think we all see the illusion, right?
You all see the illusion, you believe that happened
Yeah.
until I
And
tell you
there's no
otherwise.
line of sight from this side to
Yeah.
that either. Yeah. Alright,
So attack.
Torek again with a 24 to hit, which
Plus
will
2.
hit.
Plus 2 damage for him as well.
Plus 2 damage for him, yeah, from the Gallum, right?
Yep.
And let's see. It's another 10. Compared with a 20 something damage, it's. I mean, anything helps.
I mean, not everybody's Marduk. I mean, he's respectable. He's
Yeah.
doing respectable damage.
And yeah, Clanka now has a few wounds in there. He has some blood dripping out, but he's laughing at the stuff. This is good crumb. And it is now. Yeah, actually, wait, because he attacked that one. He will attack again. Why not? Even though this time. Hits again. For 11 damage this time.
Well, I mean, slow and steady wins the race.
And the last one, which I don't think, no, misses. And that is his turn. Moving on to No, visits him, and then Klanka.
Okay. How is Klanka looking?
Hurt, not
Fine.
almost bloody.
Almost bloody. Okay. I will use 2 actions to create a plasma ejection in a 10 feet radius around me.
Plasma ejection sounds interesting. But, okay, and what does that do?
You see my aura lighting up and just bursting out. And they will take 3d8 fire damage.
Any saves?
They have to roll a reflex save.
Reflex.
Was your plasma
Not
ejecting on?
everyone, the creatures of my choice, which are
Every creature.
basically our enemies.
Who are you choosing to eject your plasma on?
No, it's a 10 feet emanation.
Yeah. So you get both Klanka and that Cyber Spectre. Okay, Klanka. Let's see, reflex. 19, so I think fails.
Against my 21, it fails.
Okay, and the Spectres. It's 30.
Okay, so it takes half damage.
Yeah.
That will be 13 damage. And... Oh, actually it's 4 d8s.
Okay.
13 damage and 17.
17. Klanka takes 17, right?
Yep.
And the other one takes 8. Right.
And
what type of damage is it? Though?
that will be...
It's fire, or
Yes, fire damage.
it's fine. It's fine.
Fire damage, and this will cause me to change my attunement back to gravity.
Yeah.
And for my next action,
Next trick.
The next trick. That was 2 actions.
That
right?
was 2 actions,
And
yes.
you have one more.
I will
Smash.
hit Klanka with my solar weapon
Nice. Go for it.
for a natural 20 to hit.
What?
Okay.
And that's going to be 2d10s.
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4. Yeah.
Because you have.
Yeah, it's 4. I thought it was doubled.
Double the yeah.
That's going to be an 11 and a 14. That's 25.
Did you add your strength as well?
No.
And plus 2.
Plus 2 on Klanka.
Plus 2 on Klanka, so strength is going to be decreased because of my enfeebled condition.
Oh, yeah, very feeble.
So it's 25 plus 3, or is it doubled?
No,
No.
it's a total of 30.
And
3 and 2.
And another
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, so it's 30 damage to Klanka.
Okay. Looking bad after all of this. Oh man, all those crits, like he barely had anything to do, but it's now his turn.
It was the ejection of your plasma.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's now his
Injected
turn,
into
India.
which he looks around curiously and will go all in first towards you.
Okay. With a -1 to his attack.
Right, because yeah, he's still fright.
He's not frightened, but he's suppressed.
He's suppressed. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say I think the frightened condition went last
Went
turn.
away last
Yeah,
turn at
right.
the end of it.
Okay, so let's see here. First attack, which is basically with only one action, he sort of attacks twice because one is coming from him and one from the Squigizor. So, from Klanka would be a 31.
It's a hit.
And the Squigizor misses. So for that one, it's a. Where are my dice? Here. It's a 24. And the second one.
With the multiple attack penalty.
Yes. Squigizor misses for sure. Klanka. 21.
Misses.
Okay. And
Bitch.
he will look back towards where he believes his boss ally would be, but he doesn't see anything, and he shouts back there, "Oh, help me in here, and then finish this guy so he can give me the scrap we agree on." But for his last action, I think there's nothing such as a dodge thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm still learning the system, guys. Sorry. But in this case, no. He will attempt another one. They'll fail.
Bitch.
Okay. Next, it is Pip.
Okay. So, I tell Z, you won't feel a thing. And then I inject him and it pinches.
He does feel a thing.
I lied to him.
Okay. Can I, who can I hit from a rest end? Can I hit
The
the
Cyber Spectre right in front of you.
I can't hit the bigger,
And
right?
Klanka is 10 feet.
You can.
But you could move,
No.
like... Okay.
So, one tail attack on the raised space zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to roll.
Cyber Spectre.
It's a natural 20.
No, it's a 19.
Close enough.
Plus 11, so it's a 30.
Yeah.
Is it a crit?
It is a crit.
So, let's see. It's 6 plus 4, 10.
Don't you have a striking attachment to your weapon?
No, I bet on defense, and I have a very good shield,
Fair enough.
which is my next action. So 10 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and as my third action, I will.
Wait, that's non-magical, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's an armor.
Moving on.
Yeah. It does do damage, right? I mean,
Looks more like passing more through its holographic silhouette.
so it does no damage. It doesn't do half. It does no damage.
And how much did you... 8 damage, you said?
10.
10. Looks like it just passed through it.
Okay. And for my third action, I will get my barbed bat, which is salvo shield. In fact, so I will raise shield,
Very nice.
and that's it.
The cyber ghost Pip is fighting. Is it data? Is it bloodied?
No.
No. It's not real. It's just data. You can get him. That's a quip for when he because he got hit as my reaction, which is an instant attempt to demoralize it if it's demoralizable.
Let's see.
With the full stack of menacing snarl from being Vesk, strength added with intimidating prowess, yada yada, adds up to a total intimidation of 27.
27. He is intimidated.
That makes him frightened too, and suppressed while he's frightened.
Damn Vesks. It's nice. Alright. Very cool and suppressed. Okay. Right, gotcha.
Which comes from suppressing insults.
That you have any actions left? That's okay. Well, moving on then to the Cyber Spectres, which let's see. So they have this thing. Let me see quickly, because they're all new fancy sci-fi spells that I haven't gotten to memorize them by heart, but they do have
Sci-fi fireball.
a spell at page 230.
Space fireball.
Space Fireball.
Blast
yeah.
my ball.
Oh yeah, that's very good actually. Let's see here. Okay. I will need Vizicin and Pip to roll me a will save, as you see them just the code that's running through them and their silhouette just glowing more and more, and it seems like they're trying to overload your mind with data that doesn't make sense and scrambling your brains, and they are trying to mind skewer you. And
26.
so will saves.
26.
Okay,
25.
success.
So the one I just intimidated has -3 to such things.
Okay,
2 from fear, 1 from suppress.
okay. So
DCs as well.
in this case, I see. But you both succeed either way.
Critically?
No.
The true enemy.
No, not critically. So in this case, you only take. It says here that you actually. Interesting. You take no damage from this. Yet,
Cannot use your mind games on me.
this one will also attempt to towards you, Vizicin, as well, just to almost attack you by shoving his ghostly hand through you and injecting you with
This
malicious
counts as a
code.
melee attack.
Yes.
I will Nimbus Surge. My
What does it do?
It also
my
has
dark aura will surge against him, and since I'm graviton attuned, he will be pushed 5 feet away from me and will have to do a fortitude save.
also has -3 from the intimidation.
Yes, yes.
And -5 if it's multiple attack.
It was because that one was a spell, but he fails. He doesn't get. But this happens before the attack.
Actually, I have to take damage first.
So after.
If he takes them.
Yeah, if I take damage.
You don't because he missed.
Well, we're all good.
So rewind.
We're all good here.
And this one will just float next to Pip, and that is its turn.
Bitch.
No.
Get away.
It is the android's turn, who to detect this illusion,
You need
is
to-
it like a contested or a perception?
So you need to interact with it, or if you feel like something's weird, you need to take a seek action. And
Okay.
if you take a seek, it's perception minus my DC versus my DC. which
he
is
has a 25.
That's good enough to see to
Okay.
the illusion. So one action to see.
he takes, well, you can't really see this, you only hear the voice, but after he takes a moment to inspect this, you only hear the voice coming through, saying, impressive abilities, Witch Warper. Your mind would do wonders for my synaptic lathe. Submit your will now. And then, again, you don't know what happens, yet you do sense that these heads that are floating now,
No.
they do start energizing, like the voidness in their eye now sparks and builds up, like there is a bit of steam now ejecting from them, and something is happening.
That's no good.
I can't eject shit. I didn't disbelieve it.
Yeah. Don't know what's happening yet. Something is
I
happening.
know what's happening. I'm kicking Clanker's ass.
yeah. But that after Pitstop and the captain.
Do you want to go?
You're up,
or shall I? Okay. So with one action, the time warp around Clanker will try to give him a sense of moving faster towards his death. So I will use warp time, focus spell. So he needs to do a fortitude save, and we'll see if he is affected by the time moving faster or not.
Man, I rolled pretty shitty. But let me see, because he has big fortitude.
He's a bitch.
I don't think he will do it. Oh, actually, 23.
23 is good enough.
He's not that big of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. But he will still take 7 points of void damage, and he will resist the enfeeble because he is not that big of a bitch.
Fortunately.
But let's see if he can dodge this. I will use with the 2 other actions a 3rd level Thunder Strike on him. So let's say electricity from around just coalesces around him and strikes him. He needs to do a basic reflex save. I assume he has metal armor or metal things
He
on
does.
him, so he has a -1 circumstance.
As they say in the
There's
books, parry
also-
this, you filthy casual.
Circumstance will also exist. No, it's just a 60.
So first of all, the lightning lingers and makes him clumsy. 1, so his AC and everything, everything dexterity based
anything
is
dexterity.
-1, and then he takes
Including his AC.
including his AC.
He might just
13 and
What?
14,
what?
so 27 and
Yeah, now
okay, and 15.
he's
So-
fried. Describe your move, your finisher.
So, so electricity coalesces maybe from the remnants of whatever power the android used for these cryopods, and it just jumps towards Clanker. He tries to resist for a while, but it's too much for his bitch heart,
He's like, yes.
and something just makes it stop, and he just falls from his Squigazord.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just. I'm gonna kill you. He just fries up, and he's now just smoldering ashes.
Guys, the wall is an illusion. You can go through it.
I gotta disbelieve it.
Yeah,
Alright.
or if you don't, you can go around.
Right, there are 2 perfectly good targets right in front.
That's true. And
Alright.
that will be my turn.
And Captain.
What shapes are the 2 cyber ghosts in?
One second. I think you can drop the illusion as a
No,
free
it's
action.
not like 5th edition.
Uh,
But you should know because your allies.
We might have seen this before.
Yeah.
Is either of the cyber ghosts dated? They're both above
No,
half?
they're
both
pretty-
above. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we shall. So I'm gonna go 25 into the dome.
10, 20. You enter here? Or stay here?
Into the dome.
In here.
Yeah. As far as I can go. And then for my other two actions.
And also roll me a will save as you enter this dome.
I will say. 15.
15, no.
16 if it's against null. Or one of his effects.
No. As you enter into this sphere, you instinctively just take a peek around, and it seems almost like through magic, like all of these writings and schematics that were before, they start reshaping as in to be things that you would be fascinated about. And so basically you get the fascinated condition, which it's like you're getting some minuses to perception and skill checks, but you can't use concentrate skills.
I don't think we ever had this condition.
Yeah.
And basically your mind, it's like you can still act your own way, but your mind, it's not there. Like you can't help yourself but just look. You see almost even like there are videos, logs of past battles you've had on space with other space pirates, and also the loss of some of your crew. All of these, yeah.
I don't know what things are exactly concentrate.
Most
Is
spells-
demoralization concentrate.
No, it's not.
No. Is
It is. Demoralize has concentration.
there you go.
I can use it as a barbarian in Pathfinder, that's all.
has attack.
Is shooting concentration?
It has attack.
I assume
Constant
attacking
attack.
is concentration, right?
It's not.
No, concentration, no.
No?
Attacking, no.
Okay. That's very cool data. I want to do something smart, but I'm too distracted by doing anything smart, so I'm just gonna fire my laser, my ass laser.
Yep.
Feller. He needs to save against it, actually. That's how that works.
Okay.
But a good roll.
It's
Yes.
a reflex, right?
Reflex 23.
Roll pretty shitty. I don't think it will go through. Just roll full damage. Let me see here.
9 cold damage.
9.
And that's the turn. I do yell. Yeah, there's a lot of data here. You might not want to step in.
All right.
How bad can it be?
So, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the fascination end at the end of turn or persist?
This one I'll have to double check, to be honest. Condition ends. No.
It ends if they do anything hostile,
Mm-hmm.
which I assume they will, but we'll see.
Okay.
All right. Moving on to Murdoch.
Marduk, does he have to disbelieve this illusion?
As in, like, what's in there?
Yeah.
Like this area? Well, Pitstop did tell you that it's not real. You can go there.
I'm fucking gonna go there and I'll pummel that asshole.
Okay.
But as I go there, Kiki climbs down Marduk's armor, grabs a bit of grabs a bit of Clanka, brings it to Marduk, and he eats it.
Yeah.
That's what a bitch tastes like.
Cool.
And as I reach there, I still have 2 actions.
We'll say from the data?
Yeah, exactly. We'll say from the data.
It's a 28.
Okay, you say you just don't care about that.
He likes fuck.
It would have been the first time in his life he would have cared about data. It wasn't.
Now, let's use the area of effect again so we can also suppress the asshole. It is a 23.
It will hit.
Sorry, 24.
Yep.
Still hitting.
Okay, and I deal 23, 27 damage.
Nice.
And he is now suppressed. That ends my turn.
I do go, the orc's gonna scrap ya, the orc's gonna scrap ya. Which is an intimidation for
Can you? Are you not still fascinated?
quick reaction.
Okay.
I can't. I'm still fascinated. They haven't hit us yet.
Yeah.
You're right. Never mind.
Okay. Moving on to Torak, who will move here, take 2 shots at one of at the specters. First one will miss. The second one. Let me see what are his stats. There are so many creatures I need to keep track of.
Oh, at least one miss.
No, misses as well.
He's like,
Yeah, he's like, fuck. Just there, annoyed. Okay, cool. Moving on to Vezison.
Let's just take care of these 2 specters. I will hit the one right next to me with my melee weapon
Yep.
for a total of 23 to hit.
He hits.
And that will be 11 damage.
11. Cool. Okay. Yep.
And I will hit it again
Go for it.
for a total of what's the penalty for my second?
Minus 5.
So that's gonna be a 18 to hit.
18. Misses.
Misses. And next I'm just gonna go towards the dome.
Okay. They will not have reaction, attack of opportunities. So 10, 20, you enter it here? Or stay by the edge?
Let's say I enter.
Okay, we'll save. Whoa.
That's
a good one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reroll that. That's 26.
Yeah. You're good. You're determined. You're focused. You know your mission. Okay. Very good.
And I yell at Pip, don't bother with those 2.
It is, speaking of Pip, your turn. Surrounded by 2 cyber ghosts.
So, okay, come in. So I'll take a potion, drink one for myself, which is what blood mutagen I think it's called. And no, anyway. And I raise my bat again as a raised shield action.
Okay, so wait, first you move? Or...
Take a potion,
Yeah.
drink it,
Drink it? Ah,
raise
okay.
shield.
Got it.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Awesome. It is then the head's turn. Let's see.
Bestial mutagen.
Give me a second. Okay. Right. So, you do see now, as the heads start charging and they vibrate, they release this energy through the thick cables that are in there, and they seem to go inside the wall into who knows what. They power up, and what happens is that everywhere around you, in looking wherever, you see reality almost starting to decompose, to glitch out of existence. Like what was where once a wall, now just lines of code that interchange, and from the metallic wall that you saw, it now just all of a sudden glitches out, and parts you see of space, some of them just in other parts of the building, it just resembles sort of a lava environment. The reality is starting to glitch and shift. But the after effect of this is that in the entire space, the gravity increases, and now it's high gravity.
So difficult terrain everywhere.
It's half speed for everyone,
Within the dome.
and your equipment weighs doubled, which might put you in encumbered state.
No, I'm fine.
So only within the dome.
Everywhere.
Oh.
I'm good.
You know what?
I'm good.
For double bulk
Understood
on
that as well.
the equipment.
I am encumbered.
I'm okay.
Okay. You're encumbered, so half speed plus,
Let me just add the condition.
yeah. And also clumsy, one.
Yeah. That bitch is going nuts.
You feel like you're being pulled and it's harder to move.
Luckily enough, Kiki's naked.
Also, let's see here. Ooh, okay. And this time, I just roll for it. What happens is that gravity becomes almost suffocating, almost like you need to fight with just standing up. It's almost like a big pressure trying to pull on you. I need everybody to roll me a fortitude save.
24.
24, okay, success.
22.
22.
35.
Success.
35.
35.
I think that's a good success.
Probably critical.
15. 50. Okay, so only you fail. The rest of wait, not
What
these
do we
dice, these
feel?
ones. Everybody takes. Well, you take 7. The rest take half, which will be 3.
And 0 for me.
Do I take anything?
And 0, yeah.
So my raised shield is only for attacks. This doesn't count.
No.
Okay.
You could yeah, no.
You can't shield block unless
Can't shield.
Reality.
It's almost
I
like
shelter myself from
It's a
reality.
shield, it's not antidepressant.
That's what a weapon is for.
right. And this is what this weird machinery is doing. Though. No, actually, yeah, that's it. Moving on to the cyber specters, who. Oh, also, yeah, it's fine. He's not affected by this. Though the cyber specters would be affected. Let me roll quickly. Okay, I'll roll some damage for the cyber specters as well. Okay, 7, 20.
What is happening?
The reality is crumbling. Okay, cool. But it is their turn now. So one of them will turn towards Torak and try to mind skewer him. Torak fails,
Oh, poor
so
Torak.
he will take a bit of damage. Doesn't. Okay, let's see here.
Emotional damage.
Exactly, it's mental damage. Torak takes 10 damage. 10 and no, he doesn't get any conditions. A will save. Pip.
It's a 13.
Fail.
Well,
You do take 8 points of mental damage as your mind it's now overloaded with data that you can't make sense of, and it hurts your brain to the point you start bleeding from your nose. And this one will move then next to you, and this one will take a swipe towards you.
What is the swipe left or swipe right?
It's a both hands. Right?
It's a both hands.
He's confused.
It's a hug.
He doesn't know whether to.
Yeah. But it will miss you. I think it's just a. Oh, actually? No, it's an 18.
You haven't made a connection.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
didn't swipe back.
And now it is his turn. It is N.U.L.L's turn. Who he will say loudly all over the place.
So now that there's been hitting at us from the ghosts, fascinations go away.
Yes. But we'll just say accept the zero-sum creed in your minds and free yourselves from the Matrix. As he will then just point the hands towards you.
Is that the manipulate action?
I think.
Oh, that
pretty
bitch is
much.
getting attacked.
Let me see. Because I need to see.
It's manipulative, but I don't think it.
If he does that, that's something.
I mean, he's going to manipulate reality. So, it's pretty much. I'll just double check.
I think it's usually about physical manipulation, and it seems like it's words and magic.
It's not. It's concentrating. No. Even though.
It's manipulating your mind.
Basically, they will say, I have access to the underlying code of the universe, and I will shift the subjective reality to my will. And he will cast subjective reality. I need you to roll me just a flat check.
It's cocked. 17.
And basically, this spell, what it does, it alters his perception and your perception on the situation to the point where to him you don't exist anymore, and vice versa. Like you basically it's like you don't see him. You don't,
Incapable of perceiving each other.
yeah, he's not there, but it's not like he's invisible.
This is a spell that doesn't have the manipulate
It
trait?
doesn't. I know it's weird.
So if he just swings the axe anywhere,
Nothing
he
happens.
might get hit by something he can't perceive.
But even to him, clank out like doesn't exist. So
Marduk.
even he, sorry, Marduk doesn't exist. So it's like, yeah, in his mind you're erased from
So
existence.
you're basically playing on different servers.
yeah, that's a good analogy. Yeah.
Well, job's done, I guess.
Yeah, you made them disappear.
And interesting enough, also that was only a one action thing,
But how long does this last?
up to 1 minute.
Unless something happens?
Yeah.
Concentration breaks, I guess.
The spell doesn't have
concentrate.
concentration.
Okay.
This is the concentration trait, but not the concentration action.
At this point, like I did study this spell a little bit, and it's a bit tricky, the wording, but nonetheless,
You need to sustain it every round.
yeah, it is a sustained one.
That's Jakar sustaining. Alright. So
Yeah.
he eats up his actions.
Yeah, it
We're
uses
good,
up one of his actions. He still has two, which he will. He can't do another spell, right?
He can.
He can.
Yes, he can.
Okay. Sorry, still D&D brain in here, but I'm shifting. I'm converting myself now. Okay, well, in this case, okay, let's go. Let's go all in.
Go, plaster ball.
Where?
Let's see.
It's okay, you take no damage.
Yeah. So, wait. Okay, he will overload some systems. Which, let's see here, at page 230. Okay. It is a 30 feet emanation. So he will overload this cryopod.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much everyone, including the cyber specters, yeah. I need you guys to roll me a reflex save.
Everyone?
No, just Pip and Pitstop. And I'll roll for the Thorak as well.
That's a 20 for me.
Poor Thorak. Okay, sorry?
That's a 20 for me, so I assume that's a
20
fail.
fails,
26.
you succeed.
I assume that there isn't any cover because it was like
No.
high. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, cover, I don't think it will help. I mean, you will have, cover, but just minor one.
Okay, sure.
But lower cover, which gives only to AC, unfortunately. Okay, so, time to roll a lot of dice.
Here's another 8.
I will need quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you two and Thorak, who still have vision over through there, it's
One of them is still. This one is still frightened one.
yeah.
I think. And suppressed.
It's you see as basically all of the electricity that's stored in there, it just vibrates, it shakes, and then violently bursts with this magnetic field that just fries it up to your core. Okay, math time.
Every time is rest time.
Could you for math?
10.
Double math damage.
Algebraic.
Algebraic, yeah. 30 points of electrical damage.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. And you take half, so 15, Pip.
That hurts.
And, oh shit. Thorak is down.
Well, you know,
Well,
it happens when you're...
when you're a git or a bitch.
The Molitor wins.
Seems like a good opportunity to plug in the phone.
You falling in the line of duty, that must be honorable.
Technically, it was a circle.
Yeah, that was his turn. Moving on to Pip and Captain.
Wow, well, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I assume...
I think, wait. This one is gone. That one, let me roll a reflex save for you because it might survive. No, it's gone because I rolled shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the cyber specters are no more.
Oh, then that sucks. Okay. So then we need to deal with whatever that's happening. So I will try to focus on speeding up time for myself. So I will cast Fleet Step, which increases my speed to 30 feet.
Nice.
And I will use my last action to move as much as I can, which is now 50 feet, I assume half, because it's heavy gravity.
Yes.
So 25 feet towards the side, following the path the captain took before.
20, 5, 15, 20,
25.
25.
Yeah, and that's my check.
Alright.
We need to shut that down, whatever the fuck that is.
Cool. Then, Captain.
Does 25 get me behind N.U.L.L?
You mean 12?
You're half, so 10.
Okay. Does 25 get me there? So for 2 strides.
So 5,
No, behind
10,
him. Straight
15.
line. Yeah.
20, 25. It's 10 feet between you two. You're now by the console, but he's on pretty much almost the other side of it.
So, okay, all the way back then.
Rewind time.
Yeah. The data's slowing me.
Sorry?
The dome is what's.
You're no longer affected by the fascinated.
Oh, what's slowing me?
The high gravity.
Right. Which is caused by null.
Perhaps
as far
by
as I
the
can
code he injected into this terminal.
Can
the heads
do I
that are-
perceive how he's injecting code or any of that sort? Anything like that?
That's a manipulate action. That's gotta be a manipulate action.
Maybe it has some wires.
Okay, so
Be a manipulate action, but he doesn't exist.
then
I would
I
have been at a certain point, yes.
then I wanna go 20 back to where I was.
Yeah.
20 by the console.
Yeah.
And for my third action, also slam on, disrupt his tapping.
Yeah!
Fine, you wanna tap? Let's tap.
Battle.
Hacking kit as well.
Okay, it will take an action, I say, to
Computer?
check in and, yeah,
I'm just trying to disrupt his shit. 25.
not enough.
I'm just tapping away. Yeah.
Yeah, like you plug in your hacking device, and on your screen, like you see weird stuff that you don't know what's happening. So you start tapping.
I tap random things. Yeah. That's turn.
I think we jumped over Pip.
Again? I think.
No, I think because you drank potion.
Was that this
Oh.
round?
It was before N.U.L.L, I think, right? It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
you, N.U.L.L, the
This
Spectres,
was
and
before.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
So you don't have
Yeah,
to pick
because
reality.
it was before even the high pressure and the glitching of the environment started happening.
Yeah.
The destabilizing of this universe. Okay, cool. Then we move on to Torak, who's dead. No, Mordok.
Marduk is gonna go straight to the head and fucking attack it. Straight through
Yeah.
the non-existent android.
Yeah, fair. You just pass through him. Like, again, it's not like you feel a bump. He's not there.
Okay.
He's on a different server, yeah.
Okay, that will probably be 2 actions because I need to get to the.
Yeah, and again, you might need to activate your jetpacks for this, as they're floating around.
Oh shit! I can activate my jetpack. That just fucks with all the gravity.
It will still be affected as it pushes down as you're trying to go up.
Still.
It's still, yeah. So it's not like 0G, which in that case it would help. But this is high pressure atmosphere.
Okay, nonetheless, 2 actions it will take me to get there.
Yeah.
And my final action, attack the head and say, "Yours is the biggest skits I've ever seen." And I hit him for a whopping 30. 33.
Hits, even critically. Yet you will see even after you hit that the metallic structure is quite hard.
$34 damage.
Okay. That will be reduced a little bit. Well, a little bit
5.
more. You said 30?
34.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it still goes through and you make a very big dent through it. Right through, like here, above his nose.
And
Yeah.
I will tell, get it and just fuck it up.
Right.
That's my turn.
Awesome. Thorax no longer. This is him.
Okay, so I take it that the android is doing something on the mainframe console.
Yeah.
Is there any other console available?
Or another port.
Like this one would have so many ports around it.
Okay. I will chance it and go plug in my data pad.
It's a hacking battle.
But the one you inject the goddess.
Yes.
Okay. So one action to go here.
I would rather go on the other side if possible.
The thing is, again, it's high gravity,
That means
so
2 actions if you want to go around.
Okay.
yeah.
No, it's fine.
Because here, yeah, just there. You
Welcome to the hackathon, Vic.
hackathon. Yeah. And you
I plug in
eject the second action, and your third action.
So I don't have to roll anything for that. I've successfully plugged in the goddess.
Cassanelli will roll. For
Well,
this.
that's
She will take over. Let's see.
I will kindly strike a bitch
Yeah, go for it.
and will miss.
Okay.
You are too
I
focused.
don't even have to calculate. I know I'll miss.
You focus too much.
And so,
I got the penalty from plugging in. That was
actually, as soon as after you do this, you will all see that above the main frame terminal, now the silhouette of that you've seen before of another android, but more female in nature, with this time more yellowish glow to her. She appears as a hologram, and N.U.L.L, even though expressionless face, still glances up and says, "Cassanelli, so you've come at last. How fitting of you to watch the universe crumble under my hand. The universe that should have been mine to command from the beginning." And she replies, "Ozan, you don't have to do this. I never took anything from you. You chose this path, twisted by your own resentments. But there's still a chance to walk away." And N.U.L.L, just hearing her voice and these words, he almost seems like flaring up and even more like does some gestures to amplify this stabilizing of reality around him. And we'll continue the battle after a short break, guys. Hopefully without the universe crumbling.
Yeah.
See ya in a bit.
Like and subscribe, dear viewer. Like and subscribe. Not that I wish to imply you've been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a break than viewers, but all our efforts on this channel would have gone to waste unless, well, let's just say your moment to like our videos has come again. The right viewer in the right place can make all the difference in the world. So subscribe, dear viewer. Subscribe and grow this channel.
And welcome back. We'll now resume after the one aspect of Triune has been jacked into the mainframe terminal. Now being in, let's say, direct confrontation with this android. But we will resume after Vizisin with Pip. What does Pip do? As now all around you the environment still starts glitching, and there are patches of where the environment decomposes and dematerializes into various environments, some that don't make sense, sometimes just blackness and void. It's all over chaos.
So,
They're all the way in the back, and also let's remember that there is the high pressure gravity, which
I have 20 feet of movement, down to 10,
Yes.
And if I'm encumbered, is it 5 or 0? 5. Okay. Well, I need to drop my alchemist kit. So is that an action?
If you will have it somewhere on you, I guess, like a belt, and you can strap and yeah.
Okay. So I
That's free, I'll say.
okay, I'll take it. So I get down down, and now I can move again at 10 feet of movement. So let's see. Man, that's gonna be tough. And I can't jump or anything to make my movement.
Even jump is
one
reduced,
action.
and it's reduced by half.
Okay. Well, let's see. How many actions does it take me to get back there? Can I see inside of the dome?
Yes, you have vision. Even though your thing is selective?
1 hour.
1 hour. Yeah, you don't know what's happening over there.
But it's an illusion.
But it's opaque, so that's why, right?
No, what you see is like metal computers dropped over there. It's like that's what you see. So it's
Okay.
It's not opaque. You have things in front.
You know it's an illusion, but you still can't see past it.
What you can do is you can seek, and if you disbelieve it, you can see through it.
So disbelieving requires.
You need to seek, and when you seek and look for details that don't work, then you.
So let's move 30 feet of movement.
10, 20, 30.
That's better.
Very good.
But now he can see past the computers.
I think he is in the area.
Yeah.
And can he see if he is inside the area?
Well, if he disbelieves, then he can
you
see
still
as
need to
nothing.
seek. Yeah.
If you interact with it, you automatically have to make a will save. If you interact, and if you're touching it, you're moving.
He's trying to
things.
move into
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Okay. At this point, I'll say, knowing also from Pitstop that it is an illusion and now you're inside of it, you kind of disbelieve it and see clearly.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Then it is the head's turn, which let's see what happens.
How do they like orcs that are?
Are they doing manipulate actions?
No.
I don't know, the head can manipulate, but it's fine.
Man, another 2, which means that again a fortitude save for everybody as this severe gravity is fighting against you.
Ooh,
20.
12.
Fail. 20. Fail.
25.
Success.
21.
Fail.
12.
Crit fail,
I
maybe?
think that's a critical, most likely.
You just make it.
Okay.
Shoot.
So the high pressure intensifies, which is a 15 points of damage to everybody, and 7 to those who succeeded. And let's see. Okay. Now something different happens. You see that at this point also the heads sort of not really overload, but they're supercharged to the point which they need to release some steam, and from some platings that have on their faces, they decouple and remove themselves, and you see behind the face, first of all, something very interesting, sort of the power source of this, which are indeed tech crystals that you've seen on the planet previously.
Okay.
And but also somewhere at the bottom there's also some sort of socket that starts creating some sort of energy that it releases this steam in form of a almost hot jet of air. And this would affect those who would be closest. So Pip and Pitstop are not affected, but the rest roll me a reflex save as you try to avoid these hot gases that are coming towards you.
23.
Success?
26.
Success?
15.
Fail. Okay, those who fail take 10 points of damage, those who succeeded 5.
Well, I'm almost down.
Almost, but not yet.
And now, it is also the android's turn, who, right now, he starts caring less and less about you, and you see this grudge between him and Cassandali as he's going to... So, first of all, one action to maintain concentration on the subjective reality spell. And I guess it's 2 other action. I'll just double check very quickly to make sure that's the case, because there is a spell in this one called Delete, which will try to delete the data, the Cassandali data, from his system.
Well,
At page 255. 255? No, that's not correct. It's at page... Oh, no, it's 255. Come on. Yeah. So with that, it is indeed a 2-action spell. So he will attempt a computer's check to see if... No, he doesn't manage to get Cassandali out of the system yet. But basically, that's all he does on his turn. And we move on to Pitstop and the captain.
Pitstop, considering he's almost dead, he's going to remember the elixir Pip gave him earlier in his adventure. So 1 action to draw it, 1 action to drink it for 3d6 plus 6, and then
Nice.
with the last movement I will move 25 feet
Half.
and 50,
Yeah.
half to 25.
Yeah.
Because I move a lot quicker.
Correct.
From the spell. So 25 in the direction the captain took before. Alright, I heal. 11 plus 10, 21. So
And
I
you get also free temporary hit points from elixirs from me.
Ooh, amazing.
With healing plate.
That's amazing. So plus
They really
21,
do hit the spot.
plus 3. Yeah, exactly. That hit the spot.
Awesome.
I am currently jacked into the console in which the stick is doing its thing.
Yeah. I will mention the fact that once Cassandali enters also the system, your data pad almost like fizzles for a second and it almost shuts down. Like it's so overpowering the data and the circuitry that overtakes basically.
What is
But,
my understanding of what's happening, of what she's doing?
she is probably trying to also delete and remove the code that's in this system. Like, destroy, in a way, the terminal.
Good. I will do 3 things then. One is to... I want to specifically... Is N.U.L.L also still tapping on the keyboard? letting this?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I would like to specifically grapple his hand away.
Yeah, so a grapple, yeah. he is a bit far, so you might need to.
Then put me in flank with if I'm moving in.
You could get there.
Move me into flank with Z if.
Still high gravity, so half movement. So 5, 15. You would need 20 movement.
Yeah, okay.
You have that?
I move there into the flank and then try to grapple.
Okay. Contested athletics, or I just need to.
Athletic versus fortitude DC.
Versus fortitude.
And I think
okay.
the flanking might -2 him, flat-footing him.
Yep.
Yes. But that
doesn't affect his DC though.
His reflex? Fortitude. I don't think, yeah.
But does it matter? Because if you have
It's
like
24
24.
to grab the typing out.
Let's see here. Versus his fortitude. Yeah, you succeed.
Okay, holding the typing out.
His grapple.
That's 3 actions.
But that only reduces his speed.
What I'm trying to do is to grab that arm, whatever
exactly,
that does.
exactly.
I'm not trying to reduce his speed, I'm trying to
Yeah, very good.
hold on to the arm.
All right.
he's also grabbed.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's grabbed or not, but
He's immobilized.
definitely.
He's not immobilized yet. Sorry. He's not.
Yeah.
So, I'm not trying to. My objective is not to do what grapple typically does. My objective is to disrupt
It's
arm.
okay. For this case, I'll also consider it like unable to also do somatic things. I'm not sure if does.
You will
Manipulate is somatic.
Yeah,
Manipulate
okay.
is what
Got
we
it,
call
got
somatic.
it, got it.
Pathfinder.
Amazing.
But it's
You're
probably
learning
just
things every day, which
It's
also
DC flat to do anything.
Yeah, a DC 5 flat to do anything that has a manipulate.
okay. Cool. So, with that, we move on to Murdoch.
I have a question.
Yes.
Given the size of that head, if I were to attack it with an area of attack, would it be considered I am attacking multiple opponents?
Still one opponent.
First attack. It's a...
Remember that the platings are now off and you can see the power source of all
Yeah, I'm
of
attacking the power source then. 21.
this. Okay. Before you attack the power source, you need to roll me a fortitude.
Radiation, yo.
It's a 17.
Fails. Let me double check, but I think
It's a
it
7,
fails.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
21 hits.
21 hits.
Okay, it's a crit.
No.
It's an object I'm attacking, or
Yes.
then it's a crit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because it's a static object. So, first, 13. With another 12, 25, 29 damage. First attack.
Minus toughness of the
Yeah,
object.
I was so you said 29?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second attack. It's another crit. I'm probably just gonna crit every time. 15. With 20. 35, 39.
Okay.
And just for the hell of it,
39, damn. Okay.
just got 14. 15. 23, the final one.
Did it hit with a -10?
It's a -7. Sorry, the -7. It was a 16, the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Maths. It's all the maths in this one. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the crystal definitely seems unstable at this point. It's cracked in parts, and where the cracks are, there are also electrical sparks coming off of it, and it's looking nasty. Very bad.
And before I end my turn, I'll say, I will need some help here.
You also start coughing from maybe radiation, we'll see.
Not coughing, I'm just melting.
Yeah.
He has a plant.
Cool. Then we move on to Vezicid.
Okay, so N.U.L.L is being held.
Yeah. You can smack him.
The serums that I have, are they injectable?
Yeah.
Okay, I go towards Marduk for one action.
You would need to go around.
Okay,
You can fly.
Because
I can fly.
oh,
That also takes an action.
action to activate the jetpack.
Yeah.
No,
So-
it's a move action. It's
It's a move action. It's a fly action. It doesn't need activating.
It's like move.
Yeah, but to activate the jetpacks.
No,
It's an action that also uses the movement.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. Then in this case, yeah, you can get him.
Okay, and I grab an elixir and stab him with the injection for my last action.
Yeah.
So you are now healed for
3d6 plus 6 plus 3 plus.
Alchemist.
3d6. It's 9 HP plus 6, 15, and 3
attempts.
Okay. Good, thank you.
You feel like a new orc.
I feel like a better radiation poison orc.
So you should
pat him on the back, feel better.
you should have 2 each.
Yeah,
2 temp HP.
2 potions each
2 potions,
on your
2
belts.
elixirs,
All
or
right.
serums, whatever.
We
You don't
have
wanna know what
Pip next.
Pip, okay. Pip can't reach anything with 10 movement speed, can he?
You would actually need another 30 to get in melee range with him. Because now you're 30 feet away. 5, 10, no, sorry, my bad. 5, 10, 15 feet away.
Okay.
2 moves.
My bad.
So let's see. I'm gonna do. I need to be in melee for battle medicine treatments, right?
Yeah. Adjacent.
Okay. So I'm gonna use treat wounds on myself. I use assurance, so that's an automatic 20. So that's 6 plus 5, 11. Plus 10, 21 plus 5, 26. Ooh, 26.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright, that was an action.
Yes. And I think I will do another one because of my medic dedication. I can use one more once a day while being immune to treat wounds.
Oh.
So it's a 3 for 7, 10, another 25.
Are you back to full? Almost.
I think so. I'll do the math here on someone else's turn. And I will use 10 feet of movement or so. Okay, that's it.
One day you'll get there.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's
Short
before
leg.
the combatants.
Short leg.
Well, next, yes, it would be the heads, but let's see if what Cassandeli does actually helps with this. It does. She, as you see, her holographic projection above the terminal, she almost looks now in sort of a trance. Not pose, but in a trance state, as she's trying to flow some of her own code into the system, which glitches these heads. And for their first thing and for their second thing, all of these heads just try to act, but they just move erratically, and it's even more weird as they do frantic movements all over, and it's nasty. But there we have it. Yet it's N.U.L.L will attempt again to delete her from the system, and but he's grappled, so I need a flat check
Yeah, DC 5.
to beat it, or
Yeah,
To
just-
do what you
Or
want.
he
It
can
doesn't-
use an attack to escape before trying it.
oh,
Yeah,
an attack.
it's
So
an escape
escape action, but it counts as an attack.
which you
I
can
see.
use athletics, acrobatics, or I think an attack.
Yeah.
Whatever's better for you.
Okay, in this case, he will try an attack.
An escape action.
Where is it? Here.
Versus your athletics DC, I think, right?
Yes.
Let's see, stats. Okay. That's a 29.
He escapes.
And so that's an action, right?
Frees his hand. Yeah.
We'll drop concentration.
Oh, he's getting fucked.
As he is more focused on deleting her out of his system. So with the two other actions, he will attempt another computer check. Let's see here. He needs a... Nope. Still fails. And that's his turn. Can't do much. Pitstop and the captain.
Okay. Pitstop is going to move 20 feet just so he's in sight of Mr. N.U.L.L.
Yeah,
He's trying to coalesce some of the electricity around into N.U.L.'s body, so I'm gonna use Thunder Strike at level 3 again.
Ooh, nice.
I assume he's made of metal, so he's gonna get the penalty out
Yep.
of it, so you get to make a save at -1.
-1. Reflex.
Reflex save, basic, yeah.
Okay. Natural 20.
And I'm not even gonna roll because basic means that critical
Yeah,
means no
yeah.
damage. Okay. Apparently he controls the electricity better.
Yeah, you try to do that, but yeah, pretty much it just jolts within it, and the purple circuitry beneath somehow they pulsate even more, as in absorbing the electricity and release sparks of their own.
He's insulated.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's your turn.
Correct.
We move on to Cat.
So I will move between Pip and him for one action.
Yep.
Second action is I will try to toss the rat forward. Do I roll athletics or something?
Athletics, it won't be a high DC, but it's more because of the high gravity that adds to the...
23.
Yeah, enough. It's
Okay.
a bit hard, but yeah. So I say you put him around here.
It's a fat rat.
And holding flank. Gentlemen, time to crack him! For get him, and that's turn.
Ah, nice. Yes. Cool. It's Murdoch.
How much distance is between me and the scrap metal pile?
The future.
It's 15, 20.
Oh, I can reach it.
Yeah.
I will go there for one action. No, I will flank.
You're above on top of terminal, like Cassandel is next to you, but
Okay.
she's a hologram, you just go.
As a free action, I will yell, someone better blow up the head squisho, because then it's gonna make a boom. It's gonna be good. And now I proceed to pummel that asshole for a, I didn't realize what came out of my mouth, but it is what it is. So, an 18, a 25, and he is flanked.
Yes, hits.
Okay.
Plus the damage.
He gets 13 plus 4, 17, and again for another extra 2, 19 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And my second attack, this is gonna probably be a crit. Because it's 14 plus 18, 32, and another 2 from the flank. I already added one.
Okay, so what's the total?
So 18 plus 16 plus 18 plus 36 minus 4, it's 32, and
Plus 16
Plus
I have to
2.
hit.
no, I have a plus 18 now.
Oh, right, from the elixir as well. Yeah,
And-
yeah, yeah. And from the...
And from the thing, feet from my.
Right, with the...
Soldier class.
Yep.
So it's a
Damn.
34 with
Yeah.
flat-footed.
Damn. Yes.
Is it a crit?
So this is with the minus.
Yes, with the
All
minus.
things are
Then it's crit, yeah.
Okay. 11. 11, and 6. So a 28.
Whew. Looking very bad.
Ends my turn.
Yeah, looking very bad. And now we move on to Vincent.
Can I reach the power source inside the head?
Sure.
Can I? Is it like within melee range of me right now?
No, you are behind Marduk, so you need to just go.
Okay, I'll move up
Yeah, 10 or
to
15.
there, and I will use my.
And the fortitude save.
It seems it is not consenting.
It's
It does to him.
it's a 30
You're good.
something.
You're good.
Okay. And
What is he resisting? What just happened?
Radiation poisoning.
Radiation poisoning, yeah. You had this experience before.
At this point, I will take my solar weapon, and for 2 actions, I will hit it really hard, creating a shattering impact
Shattering impact.
for a 23 to hit. I think that's a crit.
23. Ooh.
It's an automatic crit.
Is that if
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
hit?
No. It's an automatic crit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just need to reduce.
And now the damage.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so that's d12 because
Oh.
And don't forget to add 2 of them.
that's 16, and that's 15 more plus 2,
31 plus
33.
2. 33. Yeah.
33.
And I need to reduce a little bit. Ooh. Even the crystal now it's on the brink of shattering.
But
not
there's a
there yet.
second
It's
crack at it.
no, because that was
No, that's a double action. Eh?
it's almost there. It's
Now I'm no longer attuned.
yeah.
And also the crystal.
And,
the crystal takes a 10-foot penalty to movement.
But this I'll consider it free or passive, but or actually no. You know what? I'll just describe to you the fact that the more cracked and destroyed this thing is, the more seems to the build-up energies within it trying to escape.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice term for blow the fuck up.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Pip.
Okay. Am I in melee range with Marduk?
You are next to him. Yes.
Okay. Is anyone looking very bad?
Who's bloodied?
I'm.
Still? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big
Well,
boy.
but you're there. You don't move very
Okay.
fast.
So, one action, I treat your wounds. Let's see, where's my...
With assurance.
With assurance, always, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. You've lost my D8. Oh, it's... So it's a 6 and 7 for 13 plus 10, 23 plus 5, 28 hit points.
Okay, I'm no longer bloodied.
Okay, and do I benefit from flanking or from
No.
any circumstance there?
No, only Issachar and Mordecai.
Okay, so I'm gonna try first tail. Actually, you said that he's typing in the console. If I trip him and he's prone, does that disrupt? Because he can.
I mean, he did it as an action on his turn. He could next turn get up and continue.
so
it's
that's
an action
two
to get
actions.
It won't disturb what he's doing. It's not a concentration, let's say, thing that he's doing. You know.
So it will just
interrupt
cost him one more action.
Yeah.
Okay, which might fail. So let's go with a hit then, with a tail, and oh, it's a 6. No, it was a 6. 19.
Misses.
19. Okay. I'm gonna try another tail attack, and then no, it's even less. That's a
You
turn.
kind of hit him, but hit right in the plating where it doesn't go through. It's yeah. All right, and that's your turn, yeah.
Yes.
Let's see if what Cassandelli does helps with the heads or not. It does, and it does again. But it is now his turn, where let's see here. He will. First,
What does he do?
okay. He will again try to almost because it's a combination of technology and magic. That's he's doing the delete spell.
Is it a Does it have the manipulate?
Let me see. It does.
Well, he's getting fucked again.
But does it have to be on you or?
No.
Oh,
You just have to be in range. And with my attacks, he thinks 29 with the flat footers.
Yeah, hits. It doesn't crit.
18 damage. 20 because also get him.
Okay. And okay, we'll say like this. That he starts doing his things, and right as like as he was doing this part of his spell, he will just say towards the hologram of Cassandelli that you cannot stop me, Cassandelli. I've transcended. I'm the new creator. And as he finishes his spell, Cassandelli starts glitching out. Yet, you please describe how you finish this motherfucker.
Maybe that little girly girl can't finish you, but I can chop off your head.
With a great
I'm
swing,
taking Clanker's scrap.
with a great swing of your axe. Yeah, just a complete decapitation. His body is severed. His head is severed from the rest of his body, and his torso and the rest of the body just falls limp with just circuits and electricity just sparking all around him, and he is no more yet. It looks like the terminal itself is still active, and the heads still behave extremely erratic, and the decomposing of the universe around doesn't cease to stop. But for now, even though there are no more enemies around, things are still tense as also, sorry, I forgot to mention at this point also the platings on the heads they retract again to shield the core, the crystals. And even though things are still tense, there's another thing that also happens. You see, then approaching from where you've came, the blonde female humaness priestess of Triune, Yara Tvar, who says, quickly, we must stop this. This machinery, this foul machinery must not be allowed to exist. What do you guys do?
I attack the pit.
I go back a few feet and cast a black hole.
And I will try to treat everyone as soon as possible in case something blows.
Wait, so at this point, you want to attack. You try to prepare your great axe to attack. You create a black hole where? Or
Well, it's so gonna be centered on me, so
to
it's
what-
going to
what?
affect the head in front of me.
No, to try to
So
pull.
try to pull it.
I see. But before you get into position ready to strike, she says, Stop it! This might blow us up all! Wait, think about this! There must be another way! As...
He does have enough self-composure to direct the hit on the floor.
That was good.
I forgot I wasn't attuned, so...
That's
Try
that's
to
true,
hit
that's
the
true.
black hole.
Yet, immediately she goes to the terminal, tries to look at it, and says, "Oh no, this is bad. I mean,
What exactly is this hit?
I'm not sure exactly myself yet. The imprint of his doings, it's still in there. While he may not have a physical body, I believe he's still in the machine somehow.
Is it dangerous without him?
What do
Is
you
the
mean?
head dangerous without the decapitated body?
Yes, his plan of cosmogenesis has already been set in motion.
Then why don't we destroy it if it's dangerous?
Unless you want us to blow everything. I mean, we could... do you have charges, detonators on you? Maybe I say.
Avoid everything. Is the planets.
It might affect the planet.
Hey,
as
let's
well.
blow it up!
Then we blow up with it. I think we actually put something like explosive charges, didn't we, before we left from the... for something? What did we
I
make?
think so, but I don't remember.
Explosive charges.
I don't write anything down.
Well, boys
Would I
against
be
it.
able to try to cast a skin data spell to understand better what he did inside and how this connects to whatever was
I
happening?
was about
at
to
this time?
say this. You can attempt it as well because you recognize that what she was doing while she was going to the console, she was pretty much doing the same thing as you did. But please do attempt.
It's a spell that says that I touch one object and I get the gist of the story message file. So what I'm trying to see, and that I do that really quickly. That's the entire point of this.
So,
would I be able
she-
to understand what's happening and what
Yeah.
the android did?
Roll me also a computer's check. You'll see what you will get information, but
9,
also some other
22.
stuff. Okay, cool. So, again, it's an interesting scenery that you guys have seen before, but like while performing all of this on the machinery, it's almost like at the point of exorcising the machinery and removing the machine spirit. Hey, reference. But anyway, yeah, there is this almost religious act to it, but it looks to you that what Ivara told you, it's but a one side of the story. As you skim through data, you do realize the fact that this machinery still has potential. Like, it has power inside of it. It has the power to rewrite history, to even write one's past. There is power within this. If N.U.L.L used it for his vile purposes, that's his side of things. But with this, you could try to access even, I don't know, for an example, I'll say gain access to Alluvion, which is Trion's home, not planet, but space, which is unknown to many of people.
Or make us rich.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Yet, due to also the overload of power and everything that N.U.L.L tried to create, it seemed like also the systems are close to overloading. And if anything, yes, you could have the option to terminate it, either that, or use it to bend reality to your will, as a witch warper does, yet with far more extents, to say.
yeah, but nobody should have this kind of power like this, where it's available to everyone and anyone. So if I get any choice in it, I would sabotage whatever action there is there to do what N.U.L.L did, or things similar to N.U.L.L did.
And roll me a computer's check, and let me see.
This may be a good time to use a hero point if you fuck up.
Also, Yara helped you. She had actually a 30, so a crit you get a +2 bonus.
Do we still have the hero point?
Yes,
So I'll try to use a hero point, because that was not very good. Okay, 25 plus 2 from Yara.
Okay. You figure out that this entire code has been infected in a way with N.U.L.'s weird alien programs that, in a way, makes you think back to what also confessions you found out in the Church of Trion regarding the fact that his alien code is based on this ideology that the underlying fundamental code of the universe can be rewritten and manipulated.
Yeah.
Yet, to counteract this would fall back on the teachings of Trion, which would mean you would need to inject one's will and feelings and thoughts into it, into the code, digitize them in a sense, and insert them to counteract this. Okay. In a way, virus code would.
I mean, it's for a Pitstop, it's way too philosophical to notice this discrepancy, let's say. I mean, this dichotomy of will. What he knows for a fact is that he's closer to Marduk in thinking in this particular situation, in the sense that there is a lot of power here that is not supposed to be in the hands of us, at least. So I would, with the help of Sister Yara, I would do whatever is in my power to either either blow it up with a delay, so ideally we would escape, or anybody would escape, or worst case scenario, I would stay behind.
Yeah.
To deal with it. But that's how I would approach it in this way. So making it go boom is the best course of action that Pitstop would think in this situation.
All right.
We appreciate the sacrifice.
Hey, it's just an alternative universe.
Any information you gather from skimming this data, do you share it with the rest?
Like the fact that you could have made off rich and you didn't?
Yeah, that's I try to guide the information towards this is a really big bomb that exploded, it's dangerous. We have infinite power to do things. I conveniently forget telling them about that.
Big bomb, people take it home.
Meanwhile, Ionescu, who's plugged in, is just trying to communicate to see if this entity communicates actively in any way.
So the thing is that the thing is that N.U.L.L deleted Cass and Ellie's data from the system before he got chopped off. She's no longer there.
Is she still on my phone?
No. Yet, you hacked in, Isaka. Your gear also seems to be glitching and almost infected with this strange alien code that also takes you back to when you were on the ship a few days ago, and there was that glitch that did say a sentence that the zero null code must be preserved. You remember that is the same script and typing as the one that was on your ship a few days ago, and that's all that pulsates on your device.
I try to upload communication towards it.
Okay.
Simply saying, "Greetings, darling. I'm Captain Ionescu. What can I call you?"
You just get glitchings and static.
Now, no need to be shy now. Just tell me your name.
You're Snuggle Reaver now.
Your device seems to be infected.
I can't get my flirt on. Can you fix this?
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
This entire network is still infected.
The head is immobile visually.
Yeah, it's glitching, steam coming off.
It sounds like we should get the fuck up.
I'll say that the more you linger, the more steam vents, those exhausts, hot steam comes your way. You are in good shape, but you will get some damage.
But up to that point, wouldn't it have passed at least a few rounds? Because it takes at least less than half a minute for me to just heal everyone.
Fair. No, you can do your healings, but the idea is that the more you linger, the more the space destabilizes.
So the question is, first of all,
wait, I have a question. I never unplugged my datapad from the...
Yeah.
Can I go back and try to download whatever is the zero null code?
You could, in a way, but again, even your datapad is glitching,
Okay, it's glitching.
And it's, in a way, infected,
I was trying to do the same thing we did with Cass and Rareș.
What are you guys doing?
well, so first of all, can we program it to blow up?
We don't have to. I can throw a big axe at it.
Yeah, but hopefully with us in space and not us here.
Let's tie a rope to it with a little candle.
Wait. Well, when this blows, does it blow like the facility or like the planet?
Hopefully the planet.
Probably the planet, based on the fact that we saw all the crystals all over the place.
That's a lot of colonists.
Well, that's a lot of people that's gonna come up as facilitators of tourism facilities.
Well, no, that breaks all the stuff we can take. Broken.
Plus, we might get some warrants on us while on the mission. The planet explodes.
We're on a Starfinder mission. It's on them, but but even so, yeah, maybe not blow up the colony. I can't talk to it. Does anybody have any input to it? We even have a choice. Anything we can.
Well, we can run to our spaceship. There were like what, 20 people? 20 people that we saw.
Around
That
50.
we saw.
Oh yeah.
What if instead we
15-20 people.
we send a bomb
50
on the
to
spaceship? I mean, there are ships here that we can fix.
Well, the question is, how long is this going to last? It doesn't look very good, especially after Axe was applied to Crystal.
Several. Pip, we can't do the bomb on the ship. That's
Can
where
anybody-
our stuff is.
Can anybody fix the crystal?
I can.
No, fix as in make less damage.
Less Crystal.
You got any space sealing stuff?
I do.
So I can try to do something. Is there anything here that can use those building units, UPBs to make
Like
something?
a fabricator. There would be ones a bit further from
I
where
have
you
my
came.
canteen that
Yeah,
can
just make some crystal glue.
make stuff with UPBs.
But what's up with the Snuggle Reavers?
My water bottle.
Unbreaking
basically.
things. We were supposed to be breaking things.
You know, in the past,
no
when
one die, and the loot blows up.
the loot blows up.
Okay, so I'm taking that. And I point towards the android.
Not if it blows up.
No, I'm taking the head. I'm taking it now.
In the past, when they meddled with those firecrackers called nuclear reactors, there was a glitch once in a while, and they would just pour concrete on it and seal it. I could do something like this. It would seal it.
This one. How about the other crystals?
Well, we cracked this one. We ain't cracked the other ones.
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm gonna try to do
Try
anyway.
and crystal glue it.
So go and fabricate some kind of glue, not cement. But supposedly something a lot better.
This would take a bit of time as, again, things get out of hand all around you. The entire reality starts glitching. Yet, during all this time, you've tried to come up with some plans. Sister Yara was still in there trying to skim data, understand how to counteract this, and finally she came to the same conclusions that you came to, and says, but I believe the only sure way to fix this would be that I upload my consciousness into the machine.
Who do we hear saying that? Where do we hear this voice from?
Sister Yara.
Sister Yara.
She's been stalking you all this time, but
I don't trust her.
Yeah, me neither, but it beats the planet blowing up.
No, it doesn't.
Elaborate.
Look at here. This thing was made by gods. They want to create some sort of zogging place for zogging people to be zogging good. But it's not zogging working.
Which have so far?
So, the opportunity is like this. The planet stays, and more zogging stupid people is gonna zogging come here, and gonna do stupid stuff to the planet.
No, that's totally will happen. But we'll
If
be
we
off.
blow it up, it's not a problem no more.
But if we let them be all stupid amongst themselves, we can run off with the loot. If we blow it up, we blow up the loot.
No, because this is where we smart, like. We take the colonists, and we give them a bill for the planet blowing up, because they was gifts.
Pretty sure they're the people in the least position to pay us anything, seeing as their planet blew up.
Well, I think that's a problem for them.
Right.
And I'm perfectly okay with taking slaves.
Right. Fair enough. Let's take a vote. All for creating Sister Yara-based utopia. Hands up.
She's already like.
But if
feeling
she can do it, then I can do it.
I'm not.
All in favor of evacuation?
I'm also for that.
Does that include the planet blowing up?
Evacuation and yeah, let it blow.
But then you voted twice.
Because
I said I can't vote
agreed with
twice.
both plans. All right. Any other plans on the table?
How about I take her place and we make this Snuggle Reaver utopia?
No,
she
she's-
can do it.
Wait, you can take
I don't
over
know.
the head.
She says she can do it.
Hey.
But I can do it.
Look, listen. If Pitt wants, Pitt wants a head, Pitt can have head. I mean,
Or we just take the heads.
let's see if he can take over the head. If he can take over the head, then
I'm letting her take. I'm taking her head.
right.
You zogging.
Like
You.
Right. If
she
you
hears
can't,
all of this commotion, but she's already preparing herself to merge with the.
if you can't take over the head, we're evacuating. Let's go. Come on.
I'm grappling. She's not thinking that shit over. I will kill her if I have to.
We pull her back and
Okay.
plug Pitt in. Pitt, stop.
Would I know what she intends to do? I mean, does she have any extra knowledge that I wouldn't have in regards to doing what she said?
She would have told you that, like, this comes with a cost, as in, like, a sacrifice. She would need to, like, be no longer mortal, just be within the
Yeah,
machine.
we pull her back.
Yeah, no longer more. Sure.
I would-
She's really
she trying to-
I would explore that a lot more. At least we trust me better than we trust her.
Yeah, no, demigod Snuggle Reaver. Sounds wonderful. Go ahead.
Can I?
Be the love planet.
I don't know. In
Why don't we plug Kiki in?
Kiki would.
None of us got the skills. Apparently, he can interface with the thing. So go ahead.
Kiki's a kid.
Get up its
Okay.
ass.
Give me a second here. Okay.
So
Yes.
just remember to be tourists once in a while.
Doesn't work. We're evacuating. No, we can't. We can like. We'll figure it out.
Can I try to help him with a computer check or something? Or
So,
it doesn't?
Crafting to plug them in.
I will ask for a computer's check. You'll see what.
It's another
His
place
or
to
can we help?
explore.
Can we help
Guys
in
can
any way?
help.
Yes.
27.
Okay.
Plus
So,
one guide. And I
you
will
gather
go ahead.
that these cryopods that are over there. Now I can't remember if I said this during combat, but you gather that they are somehow linked also to the machine, as in the people on ice, their ideas and thoughts, they were pretty much experimented on. Back to this ideology that if thoughts, ideas, and feelings they can influence the code of the universe or not. What he did, it was that he programmed these things to act on his behalf, thus the cyber specters. Yet, the opposite can be done as well. You would lay in there.
Okay, and you can program from inside.
From the inside,
yeah.
you become, and your thoughts, feelings, and ideas to be the machine.
Okay, I'll explain this to them briefly while I prepare.
What's that mean? You going to effectively die?
No, he's gonna
I
be the
don't know.
machine.
I'm gonna explore the outer world, and you're gonna have a Snuggle Reaver out there watching out for you.
Sounds excellent.
Perfect. We're taking the.
I'm gonna help him try to see if any cables are damaged, replace them, add more for power
Be
and
able to
signal.
Do that.
count the planet Court as a member of the Snuggle Reavers.
Exactly. See, what other pirate company has a planet as a member?
This planet will literally.
I used to.
Exactly.
The planet will literally become a pit stop.
Exactly. Because again, remember that there's also enough power and storage here so that you can send your will and thoughts into this and reshape reality. So in this case, you could make it a Snuggle Reaver planet for the rest of the universe to know.
Pitstop doesn't want to reshape reality that much. He wants just to stabilize the planet for right now and keep everybody else from not blowing up. And then he'll, if he still exists in some form or another, try to first understand what's going on before being all demigod, going all demigod on this sector.
Right. So in this case, you.
Do we need to prep one of the cryo chambers for him?
Yeah, I'll say.
Crack them open?
Yeah, they're like, except for the one in the middle who went overloaded with electricity, the other two would still be functional.
No, one of them is damaged.
One of them is damaged. Exactly.
I'll go in the intact one.
Yeah.
Hardware check from Pip, software check from me, and he's plugging in.
Right. So, you have a like the base of this pod feels extremely cold to the touch, and
Just like space.
you just like space. You lay in there. Everybody helps around, switching things and preparing the machine. And yes, for you start. The lid closes. The rest of you watch as Pitstop
Drift out
Drift.
consciousness.
drifts into a digital world as there is one last jolt through your system that shivers through you. Yet, compared with the others you've seen in the cryopods that had a look of fear, anger and terror in their eyes, Pitstop is one of content, as then your mind just drifts through this almost tunnel wormhole of just code all around, that you end up in a digitized space that yet is still filled all around you with the strange alien code. But you do focus your deepest thoughts and emotions and will into it. And yeah, please say again, what do you wish for the conclusion in a way of this planet and the aftermath to be?
To stabilize the energy currents that are, destabilizing the entire planet and that are making it, on the one hand, I guess, close to blowing up due to what's zero. So practically removing zero N.U.L.'s influence. Otherwise, as much as possible, still keep the beacon in here, so it's still happening. It's still available to be visited, let's say, and them to continue living as they have been until now. Maybe diminish the storms that I remember there were outside, which I understood were like part of what's caused by something. I don't. That's why I'm. It depends on how much I understand. But let's.
That's very good.
But otherwise, it's as little impact as possible on the wider universe. At least for right now. For the foreseeable future.
So you want
It's
to
more about prevention than
At least
action.
until I learn how to fuck shit up.
That's training.
Yeah, exactly.
But with that, from your very being and digitized soul. You emanate your own code into the system that, again, being powered by this very strong tech crystals, you do have this power of reshaping this, at least planet world as you see fit.
I will reshape it. I would try or think about reshaping it to what I know was before it blew up. So before the refinery blew up,
Yes.
And before there were like earthquakes
Even,
cutting through half the planet, and
Yes. Even imagination in this scenario is a very powerful tool that others such as N.U.L.L. Found it more of a hindrance and a burden. Yet you input the human spirit into it, and
the best spirit.
and with it reshape it to your will. You on the outside see as the destabilizing code around the place just starts dimming, returning back to normal. Yet with that action, it sucked the remaining power out of the tech crystals, and once they were glowing brightly, the circuits within it also emanating electrical pulses now just dim and fade, and they seem to be nothing else than just some pretty gems, if anything. But with that, the universe repairs itself. Sister Yara is the only one who stays by your side and says, the spirit all code, guide him to the right path in hopes of reaching Alluvion. And she does all these triune prayers by your cryopod. And it seems like Pitstop's sacrifice did undo whatever chaos N.U.L.L. tried to create. The rest of you,
Are the pipes still bursting?
the pipes, no, because once you use this energy again, the heads, they just start powering out, and now they're just dangling like almost,
I tried to jack into the cryopod.
Okay.
You in there, buddy?
You are in there.
Yeah, still here. Still a Snuggle Reaver.
What's it like being on ice?
It's I wouldn't know how to describe it, but it's something.
Is you a planet now?
What do I understand? Or do I? Am I not? Do I? Well, I would assume that since I did this, I do have some kind of power.
You will need more tech crystals though.
I radiate a lot more now.
How deep does the rabbit hole go? Do you like feel the planet? Do you can you contact the network of crystals and all that?
Do you know when you go to the Vesk Ladies, to the many Vesk Ladies, and then they do those things to you?
Yeah, maybe throw in a patra or two as well.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Wait, you're getting off in there?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I don't
it would
think
be a shame if a planet did something like that.
I don't think the cryopod can handle splooge.
Captain,
Yeah.
there's another pod. I mean, if the sister wants to join in, she wanted to do that anyway.
Do we let the Z-Lot in? I don't think so, no?
No, but let's just be a one person thing.
Yeah. Pitstop's got it. That's
I hear those crystals might entertain Marder for maybe a little loot. Right? They're not maybe. that now that they're not exploding, maybe they can be looted.
Right, so we're gonna have negotiations for the following hours of what you still need and what we're taking.
0 ones.
And then we
Ask if he knows where the rovers are.
yeah, we're gonna want some vehicles, we'll leave you some vehicles. We're gonna have a nice big discussion of assets and who's taking what.
I'm getting a couple of alchemical reagents and mix them to create a solvent that I use to clean the exhaust pipes with. Pour it in 4 cups, pass them around, and maybe always remember the friends we sacrificed for material gain.
They're acting like you did. We acted like you did, and now we're toasting for your sacrifice.
And
Although you're
I
not
am
here.
dying of radiation poisoning.
Yeah. So, to wrap things up, after you leave the facility, you also see that almost through miracles of some kind of that the earthquakes start reshaping, and even though some buildings fell off as you recreated them as you thought they would be, it's still now the landscape quite nicely. The city itself somewhat repaired. The nice reddish sky above now also has the gleaming aurora, and there are some peoples coming towards you, especially the Lashunta mayor.
At this point, is Torak dead, or have we...
Oh yeah! Speak, dead friends.
I'm gonna roll him the...
Completely forgot about him.
Well,
He's just
I
lying
didn't.
there.
I took his good.
One of our friends got in a refrigerator and we acted like it's a great tragedy.
well, he went to the the great big Vesk in the sky.
He bravely...
Cassie approaches you, thanks you for everything, yet he's of the... He even wonders of how did his city got rebuilt like this. He was ready to abandon the settlement, take the rest of the people and just get out of here, yet now you've given them a new hope of continuing life here. Payment, yes. You will get a lot of that.
We do explain that they're going to be under the leadership of the new dominant life form on the planet, Pitstop.
Yeah.
The Snuggle Reavers.
They understand again. You have Sister Yara who explains it more, also in religious terms than exactly like technological religious terms that makes understand.
I would like, if possible, to contact the Starfinder Society.
You do that. They like at this point, yeah. Also the. Drift stardust that was emanating also dissipates. There's just very bit of leftovers up in the sky, but now it's starting to dissipate, which also in turn disables the electromagnetic field that was around this place. And you now can contact Starfinder Society, though even like messagings in between so far apart systems would take some time. It's not instant messaging, unfortunately.
Basically, I sent a message telling them that the mission is done. The Snuggle Reavers have successfully saved the court and the residents of Pristine, the remaining residents of Pristine.
Lihas Kasi as well will follow up with his own email to confirm all of this.
Request the full pardons and cleared records of the members of the Snuggle Reavers.
Which you guys do get, and now that you kind of pretty much have an artificial planet of your own with a pit stop in there.
I'm also putting in a request for me to stay here and continue working on my Solarian monastery.
Yep. And as a closing statement, what would your guys do for the foreseeable future? We'll start this way.
I'm taking the head of Planka and putting it on top of Kiki.
Very nice.
I'm taking the head of N.U.L.L and I'm putting it on top of my armor. And I'm gonna find my boys.
Take
I was gonna cool up everything and everyone.
Take N.U.L.'s fist and put it on the back of your axe.
We're just
Yeah,
we're tying together some scrap and
Trophy.
going back on the ship and giving our captain a request for heading to the last orc planet we know, so we can get more crew.
definitely.
Okay, well, Pip did remember that we could use another reactor on the ship. So I'm looking for a donation from the planet of 1 or even 2 reactors of fusion. If it's called fusion, it's even better. And if I can find 1 or 2, I'll install them on the ship. And we'll have more power for those requests, like I don't know what was it?
Making better doors.
Better doors.
Bigger doors.
Holographic doors with fields.
Gonna need a lot more doors.
Yep.
Zisin will stay on the planet. I'm gonna try to found my Solarian monastery and also pester and try to convince Pitstop to create some small pulsars. not close enough for them to, throw the gravity off and drive the planet into space drift, but close enough for them to, be felt.
Yeah, for sure.
Captain Isekub will have 4 priorities for the coming months and years. One is to help Marduk take leadership of the orcs and assemble this army. Make sure it's pointed to places that have it coming. Second will be to make sure that planet Pitstop thrives as a den of scum and villainy and profit. Third is to make sure these 2 things never interact. Keep them as far away from each other as possible. And fourth will be to once that's a working system, find the next successor captain for the Snuggle Reavers for all the times to come.
And lastly, an eternity in the machine. What does it feel like for Pitstop?
With a lot of opportunities. And who knows who you're gonna help in the next adventure.
Exactly. As yes, this event is for years to come gonna be commemorated in the history of this planet that slowly with time would come to grow. And officially it would have become known as Planet Pitstop. And yet one food for thought that has always remained on the people's heads after all of this that would for years to come again be debated is the fact that does the underlying code of the universe yield to the will of the people who put forth their feelings and emotions? Or is will itself merely a code? Whispers in the great algorithm, bending to the ones who dares to alter it. And with that food for thought, I will thank you guys for joining us in this adventure in space with Operation N.U.L.L. Hope you enjoyed. I had a great time. Thank you guys. You were amazing.
Thank you.
It was a fun time. And thanks again to DK who helped us with the amazing artwork that you saw on the characters, Pixabay for the music, and to all of you who watched us and supported us. And share it with your friends. Go philosophize on the code of the universe. Are we living in the Matrix? I don't know. We'll see. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much. And I will see you next time. Count Bear out. Bye.
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 Bye.